How do I get down?
Everything is just spectacular.
This is just really hard. I should not have done that. There's actually not any water.
Just another day. The Hayduke trying to kill me.
That's all tomorrow's problem. I just went through the deep spot.
Where the fuck is the trail?
Bam! My shoe is floating down.
I fucking hate this canyon.
I just saw a dead horse.
I guess for some people this is fun.
Pick your pack off and jump.
Obstacle 1048 for the day.
You just never know what's gonna happen.
Climbing Fiftymile Mountain. Gotta get up there. I guess some of this climb is gonna be in some snow. Made it to the top. Those are the Henrys that I crossed. And this is what it looks like to go cross country. There's no path to follow. I don't even see footprints. Cows are out here, so there's probably cow trails. But just headed in a general direction, and then every so often just check my, see, this looks like a little cow trail. Check my GPS tracks to see if I'm still headed the right way. I saw a dead cow, and I just saw a dead horse right over here. I just want to be in the canyon because I don't like this cross-country thing. Especially when you can't see landmarks to even judge what direction to go in. This is the Mud Hill Spring area, and there's a little cabin that I read is a BLM cabin. Looking to get some water. More cross country. Well, I made it into Monday Canyon. Grateful to be in the canyon and not wandering around in the sage and cow poop, finding dead cows. But I probably picked the, Jesus Christ. I probably picked the most difficult route to get in here. Once again, tracks were crap. And I ended up just going down a ravine. So that was difficult. Yeah, I mean, just ripped my pants even more. You know, same old, same old. Just fell in the mud, same old, same old. I stepped on a rock, the rock moved. Hurt my back, same old, same old. It says there's some obstacles ahead. And by obstacles, it means like a dry fall. I take back what I said about wanting to be in this canyon. Fucking hate this canyon. It sucks. I don't know if I'm even going a mile an hour. And got to these insane dry falls to bypass. And then I'm like, should I stay up or should I go back down to the wash? I just want to be out of this stupid canyon. But I'm probably not going to tonight. So then it's like, well, where the hell am I going to find a place to camp? There's nothing flat here. It's just so much. Like, here, try go this way. No, go that way. Try this. Oh, the rock fault breaks off in your hand. Okay. Try this way. Jump down this thing. Crawl up this thing. Pick your pack off and jump. Oh my God. Well, I guess I'm going back down, but I don't know. These are the pants that I'm wearing. Look at this. Side, and then today that butt rip just kept going. Every time I've been over, it just kept going.
This is obstacles. I'm gonna take that down to that and crawl out somewhere. I just can't film this while I do it.
Made it to Rogers Canyon. And what do I see but cows? I hear some water, but everybody says the water here in this canyon is horrible. Oh my gosh, what a relief to be out of there. But I hear Rogers is still going.
And now that this is called Croton Canyon, Croton Canyon, I don't know.
I've already been thinking it's my least favorite section. Now I just climbed up this to get to Navajo Canyon. From this angle, it looks like it just drops off. Looks like there might be some sliding involved. This is still Navajo Canyon. Probably one of the most bizarre and different than the other canyons so far. You sink in this stuff. I feel like I've been complaining a lot, but I'm just so tired of this. Every 2 steps, it's like trying to figure out how to get around things. And you can't see what's on the other side, so you don't know which way to go, which way is the best way, because you can't see what's to come. So you're just backtracking, and it is so exhausting. I think that's the way. Oh, God.
I guess for some people this is fun. I mean, sometimes it's fun, but not at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when it's really hot and I have no energy.
Okay, I think we're finally entering the Narrows in Navajo Canyon. Pretty cool. I like this. Oh, is this the chalk stone? So it looks like I'll have to go over here and around it because that's too high up off the ground to get up on, and that side is not gonna work, so it has to be right here. Okie dokie. Obstacle 1048 for the day. I came up out of Navajo Canyon into Surprise Valley. I'm dropping in elevation back toward Reese Canyon. Good morning. I believe it's day 25. Holy moly. So Reese Canyon, 5th canyon of the day yesterday. Started in Monday Canyon. Obviously didn't start at the beginning, so started at the end. Went through Rogers Canyon. Then it morphed into Croton Canyon, Croton Canyon, I don't know. And then into Navajo Canyon. And then got out into like the ridgeline into Surprise Valley. And then dropped back down into Reese Canyon. Surprisingly had service when I was up on the ridge, so I was able to talk to my parents and have them mail me some socks and pants to Tropic. It also was really hot yesterday, which makes sense of why I was drinking a lot more water and was feeling really tired. I checked the weather and it said it was 80. So I was like, holy shit, that explains a lot, because I was drinking more water than normal, which led to my other kind of issue yesterday. So I was definitely having to kind of ration yesterday. And so, which also led me to want to push to get here. And, you know, I didn't expect there to be water here, but I was like, there could be the chance. And so, you know, I went a little bit later to get into this canyon. And oh my gosh, to my relief, you know, found a puddle and scooped up 1.5 liters for that, and felt so much better about my water situation. And then I was able to find a really cool camp spot next to these really cool rocks. And then I saw an awesome sunset. I'm expecting it to be much easier today. This canyon is, the drainage wash is open, no boulders. Anyway, so yeah, definitely felt like I was like complaining a lot yesterday. But you know, I'm just saying, like, it's hard. And obviously everybody can have an attitude about everything. And you know, when it's hot and you have low energy and you're going like 1 mile an hour maybe, and you're having to navigate, like, it just takes a lot. And it was frustrating, but you know, in its own way, like, it is fun. I get that it is fun, but when you're just trying to get through it, which, you know, it's like, well, do I really want to be just like getting through this? Like, no, I'm supposed to be enjoying it. But yeah, it was trying. So yeah, it is what it is. I've been thinking a lot about like the difference between a trail and a path, because sometimes I want to be like, oh yeah, I'm following this trail, and it's like, I don't think that that's the right word for it. And so I prefer to use path instead of trail on places out here, because I feel like trail implies that it was built, a built trail. Whereas a path, it's like, it's just, a path has kind of just been made by people stepping in the same place. And I think that that's a pretty good distinction. I think I'm gonna write a book on the Hayduke. Not many people hike the Hayduke, and I'm pretty sure there's not a book about someone's experience on the Hayduke. I think I have enough stories from this experience of being a solo woman hiking it, that I think it would be pretty good. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Last Chance Creek. It's muddy. You keep sinking into it. Try to find the best place to walk. Ah! I just sunk like almost mid-calf. Look at this. Can't even see my shoe for all the mud. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. So I left the main route in Paradise Canyon to come do this alternate through Yellow Paradise Slot Canyon. I wasn't planning on doing this. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I'm hoping that I can make it through. Literally 30 seconds after I just said that, I came to this spot. I think that's beyond my level of comfort. I'm trying not to do things that are too risky.
Since I'm by myself, I don't really feel comfortable trying it. If I had other people, I might try to do it. But also, it's like, even if something happens to me, like my spot wouldn't work in here because the canyon walls are too small. So it's like I couldn't even send for help if something happened. So doesn't feel like it's the safest choice. So I'm gonna go back. But at least I saw it. It's pretty cool. And now I have to go back down this thing. I just had to climb up.
This is what I have to go down. Something's leaking out of my pack.
Now I'm on the road, dirt road. So for this hike, you know, I knew my pack was going to be heavier for carrying water and just for gear that I don't normally need on other hikes, i.e. a solar panel. So I'm carrying a solar panel, and it's a 21 watt foldable solar panel. I forget what the brand name is off the top of my head. And that's because I knew I wouldn't be going into many towns, and I need to have battery to charge my phone with the GPS. So I also bought a much bigger battery bank. So obviously have the phone in airplane mode, and obviously try not to use it so much. But having the solar panel, having a bigger battery bank, it's 20,000. You know, I am able to use my phone a bit more. I don't know what I would have done without the solar panel to be able to charge the battery bank. Like this, you know, from Hanksville to Tropic, it will be probably 15 days. My battery bank, 20,000 battery bank, would not have lasted that long. Like, I would have really had to really conserve my phone use, not take, you know, videos. So I don't really see how you could do this hike without one. I did talk to Wolverine, you know, about his stuff, and he's carrying 2 battery banks for a total of 30,000. So he doesn't have a solar panel. And then obviously, like, some people might be going into towns more. Like, I could have gone to Escalante and split this section up, and then obviously would have been able to, you know, recharge the battery bank up. So it just depends on how you want to do it. So for me, the solar panel makes me feel like I can be out here and not worry about my battery usage and having the caches. Like, I don't have to, you know, rely on having to hitch to towns. So it's been working out well in that sense. My gear, however, is getting worn up totally. So, you know, I'm gonna have new shoes, new socks, new pants in this new town in Tropic. And just like, the shoes are just falling apart. Walking in mud and sand and water and rock, like, just tearing them up. So this was the record of the longest so far on the stretch of how long I went without seeing anybody. Was, I guess, 3.5 days.
Get water, they said. You'll need water, they said. Look at that reservoir. Well, that's Grosvenor Arch over there. You just can't see the arch from this angle. Oh boy, that's a beautiful shot. I'm gonna camp early today. I got here. Yeah, I didn't even think I was gonna get here, and I got here early. Obviously, road walking, you can go faster. Even though I had some climbs and it was really fucking hot. Took some breaks, but still got here early. It's not even 6, but but I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day, have a nice campsite, get my food cache, hopefully give my trash to somebody. I see some people down there by the water. Well, it's about over an hour later than when I got here, because I met the hikers that I saw down by the water. Well, people that were walking by the water, and started chatting with them, and they invited me up to their little camp and treated me to some raspberry lime spindrift seltzer, and then some chocolate, and then gave me the orange and avocado. And we chatted for quite a bit, and they're just really nice, really interesting people. Been traveling for 9 months in their truck, and yeah, they were international teachers in Turkey and in Vietnam, and just like talked to them about that. Just really interesting. I've always wanted to live abroad and do something like that, so meeting them, such a treat. And they're gonna take my food cache box and my trash tomorrow when they leave, and you just never know what's gonna happen when you get to these places, and you just never know, like, the people that you meet. And it's just, that's the magic of doing this and being open to this, because it's like, you know, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna talk to somebody who you see walking down the road, because that's unusual. And when you hear their story that they've been walking for 25 days, yeah, you're gonna give them some water or give them a drink or something, and then you start chatting, and it's just like, it's always amazing the people you meet on trails like this, and the generosity and the kindness people show you is always astounding and surprising, and just really grateful for the kindness of others. And, you know, especially not having seen people in like 3.5 days, and to be able to like be social with other people is great. And like, you just don't get this in normal life. You don't get these connections, or it's not in the same way like it is out here. So I'm walking by the arch now. I'm headed to dig up my cache and find a place to camp and have dinner at a picnic table. And yeah, it's been a good hard day. Look, a toilet. Look, a picnic table. Everything that you would need. An arch. Digging up my food cache. I forgot that I put a bag over it. There it is. Well, there's all my junk under the arch. Had my food cache in here, and just put all my trash in there. And Laura and Dan will take that out for me tomorrow. But look at that. It's a cool looking arch. Dinner with a view. Look at that. Look at this avocado with my lentils and couscous. And an orange. My orange drink. Golden hour. What's better than this?
And I spoke too soon. Holy fucking hell.